planning on going. Really good opportunity that I have. I want to show you guys why it's important with your car insurance to not carry the state minimum levels. So this is real, just I did not plan this, but I was going through the mail in my office and I got this mail. I don't know who was sending me these messages, but I got this mail and I wanted to share this with everybody. So hi to everybody that is on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram right here, and LinkedIn and Twitter. So hello everybody. So I'm gonna just go ahead and get started because I know these things it'll save out of respect for those of you who actually are on and you're watching. I don't want you just sitting around. But I just received in the office this packet. And so I'm like, it's addressed to, my agency. So for those of you, okay, so Instagram, you see that? So for those of you who do not know, I am the owner of Advent Insurance and Financial Solutions. We are an exclusive Horace Mann agency. For those of you who don't know what Horace Mann is, it's an insurance company that started in 1945 by two teachers. Started out as an auto company, expanded out. Now we are the largest auto insurance, multi-line insurance company, not auto, multi-line insurance company. We have auto, home, life insurance, and retirement. But multi-line insurance company that primarily serves educators and their families. And we do have clients, of course, who are not in the education community, so we serve them as well. So there are franchises all around that collab and spend 100% of their marketing dollars in school districts across the nation. So this company sent me this mail, and I got this pack of paperwork, and just out of privacy for the person, of course, I'm not going to share with you their name or anything, but you see this stack of papers? This stack of papers, see that Instagram? This stack of papers is from a law firm. I'm just going to cover up the person's name for their privacy. But I don't know this law firm, but I don't know anything about them. So I'm not endorsing that law firm. But I just wanted you to see that it's a real attorney's office. What they're doing is, it's in the wrong place. I'm going to get it to the right place. But because it's not my client. But they're suing the insured because of the damages that have been done to their client. So let me just say that, first of all, according to the paperwork, the accident happened and the person who is being listed as at fault pulled in front of this young lady and caused this accident. So one of the things that they're asking for is to pay her medical bills. They are over $40,000 in medical bills. And then they're asking for pain and suffering. They're actually asking for the full extent of, the policy holder. So let me explain to you guys how auto insurance works. And I wish I would have been a little bit more prepared, but I'm not. I'm not. But typically, and let me just get this. Let me see if I have some paper close by. Sometimes, actually, I have my little pad. So many of you have insurance, and when you look at your declaration page or your deck page, you have liability insurance that looks like this. Okay. So Instagram, I know this is backwards because you're on my other camera, but 25, 50, 25, for example. That's just an example. That is in the state of Georgia, the state minimum levels, and I know some of you live in states to where the state minimum levels is like 15,000. State of Georgia, the state minimum levels is 25,000. So basically, what this means is this very first number, the 25, that is called bodily injury. And what bodily injury is that is, well, first, let me just say this liability is your insurance to other people. So what the state says is, hey, you want to drive a car, you got to carry some type of liability insurance to other people. Because if you're driving your car and you hit somebody or hurt somebody or damage their car, or unfortunately it happens, even kill somebody, you need to be responsible to pay for them. So at the minimum, if you want to drive a vehicle in our state, you got to carry liability. That's why what a lot of people call basic insurance, it's liability. It's just to cover what the law says and to cover your damages if you hurt somebody else. So that first number goes to bodily injury. Bodily injury covers like medical bills. It covers pain and suffering, all of those kinds of things. So then there's the middle number, the 50. Well, if the first number, 25,000, goes to medical bills and pain and suffering, what's the 50 for? Well, the 50 is for the whole entire accident, or if you look at your deck page, it says per occurrence. Okay. Basically, what the insurance company is saying is, I don't care how many people are in that car, the most that we're going to pay for this particular incident, this accident, whatever happened, is $50,000. So that's the most that we're going to give you in this situation. The 25,000 is for one person, but even if it's 4 people in there, that second number tells you the most that they're going to pay out for the whole accident. Doesn't matter. Okay. That last 25 right here, this third one is for property damage. That's for the actual physical property. Okay. Let me see. All right. So the actual physical property, that's the vehicle itself. Here's the problem when you carry the state minimum levels, especially those of you who are in states with the 15,000, or even state of, like Tennessee, for example, or state of Georgia, 25,000. Here's the problem with that. Many of the cars are actually worth so much more than $25,000. By the time a person goes to the doctor, gets checkup, screening, x-rays, all of those kinds of things, the $25,000 goes away so fast, as evident in this lawsuit right here. Let me just show you this. So I'm going to cover for the privacy of the client. This, okay, there we go. This right here, can you see that? That is just on the medical. Oh, wait, y'all can't see that. There you go, Instagram. Sorry, it's backwards, but you get the picture. Everybody else, you see that? That's just on this so far, what's happening with this young lady. And what they're trying to say is she's going to have ongoing issues because of the accident. The first number is going to that. Guess what happened? Somebody told me this a long time ago. They said, Yara said, do you know what attorneys care about? Shout out to all you attorneys out there. But they care about how much you make and what do you do. And if her medical bills exceed the amounts of the policy, they could go after the equity in your home. Like, you can be sued for car accidents. And some people, car accidents can change their life dramatically. And so I warn you against carrying the state minimum levels. A lot of times when you are trying to get quotes for insurance, you're thinking, I just need the cheapest amount. I just need the minimum. I don't need anything else over that, because you're trying to save your money. And especially in this day and time we're all trying to save the coins. But let me just tell you straight up. Okay, that's better. Let me just tell you straight up. The state minimum levels is not going to protect you if that's what you were carrying. Now, the good thing, so like especially here in my office, I don't write the state minimum levels for my clients because they are educated on as to why they don't need to carry the state minimum levels. And I'm going to be honest, no matter who you are with, call your agent and ask them how much would it be for you to move if you carry the state minimum levels to the next level. For a lot of you, you will be surprised. It's very minimal. It's not as expensive as you think. For some of you, you would actually be surprised. It's probably less than $10 extra a month just for you to have that protection. So you don't have to get, this from the attorney. These people are not playing. Like, they are really coming for it. They want some shmoney, And so you just need to keep yourself in a position where you are protecting your assets, you're protecting your family, you're protecting your business, you're protecting yourself. If you have any assets at all, you need to make sure that you're properly protected. It's as simple as that. And I just had to come on here and jump on here and tell you about this because when I'm looking at this paperwork, I realized this person has obtained an attorney who is looking to get a max payout. You can't. Yes, Linda, I'm sorry, I'm just seeing it. Linda said, preach. Yo, this is not a good look. This is not a good look. For those of you who are jumping on, I just received some paperwork by accident of an attorney's office suing a person whom their client has gotten into a car accident with, and they are trying to go for the jugular. Do not carry the state minimum levels if you have anything that is worth any kind of value. You do not want to deal with these with the attorney's offices. You don't want anybody coming after the equity in your home. You don't even want to deal with that. That's not even something that you even want to deal with. I promise you, it's probably not that much more money for you to carry $100,000, coverage. The good thing is, in my agency, like I said, I don't write the state minimum levels. I'd rather you be protected. I'm not going to put my clients into a bad situation, and you may need to find another agent. I'm not going to put you in a situation, especially, these days, everybody has the Tesla, everybody has a Mercedes, high value vehicles, these Infinities, a lot of these, matter of fact, these Hondas and Hyundais, these things are carrying lots of value. You don't need to be in a position where you can't pay for somebody's vehicle that you hit. And also, even if people are not super duper duper hurt, they're going to the doctor. Especially if you have teenage drivers or you make a mistake and hit somebody from the back. I mean, anything could happen. And so, yeah, that's really all I had to tell you guys. And then let me just say this last thing. If you get into an accident, I do not care how nice these people are. They seem kind and honest. Call the police. I repeat, call the police. Do you hear me, Instagram? Do you hear me, Facebook, YouTube? You hear me, Twitter? You hear me, LinkedIn? Call the police. I don't understand why people are not doing that. Call the cops. Get a police report. Have a police report for the incident. So many people do not have uninsured or underinsured motorist protection. You need to get that too. It ain't that expensive. It is not going to blow it out the water. For some of you, that extra protection is the cost of the lunch that you buy out to eat. Less than the lunch. It's less than the lunch. Let me say that you spend out to eat. A lot of people they get insurance, and then the insurance is lapsed or it's canceled, whatever the case is. A lot of people don't have any insurance, unfortunately, and a lot of people don't have enough to protect you. So you make sure that you have that as well. But even if we don't want to call the cops, especially if somebody hits you and it is not your fault, make sure you go ahead and you know put the police report in action, because again, some people, you need to protect yourself. Some people do not have insurance, and sometimes people they'll exchange information with you. This just happened to one of my clients. They'll exchange information with you, but the other person, their insurance is not valid. It happens all the time. So just protect yourself. Protect yourself, protect yourself. Call your agent today, see how much it will be to bump up to the next level if you're carrying a state minimum levels. I'm just trying to tell you, you don't want to be about this getting sued life. You just do not. And it's the holiday time too. People are trying to get money. I'm just saying. And we're moving into what looks like recession time. Don't put yourself in that position. Be really careful out there, okay? All right, y'all. I didn't mean to jump on here, but when I got this, I'm like, hey, time to do a little education. And if you do need a quote, holla at your girl. Feel free to call my office at 678-806-5033. Anyone on my team can help you. If you do need to speak to me, you can ask to talk to me, but anybody on my team can help you. 678-806-5033. Okay? All right, you guys. I hope y'all have a wonderful day. I'll talk to you soon.